Stuart, 2-0 win, our status in the Premiership for next season secured. Is that as good a day as you could have hoped for?
Yeah, it is. I think on a number of factors, sometimes you want it to be plain sailing and you want to perform from the first minute to the last minute. And I think on the day we were poor in the first 45 minutes. It's as simple as that. We didn't perform the way we expect to. We didn't acquit ourselves in the game exactly how we want. But in saying that, we stayed in it. I don't think there was a lot of chances. Liam Kelly's not made an awful lot of saves. But second half we were much better. Again, not perfect, but we were much better. And I felt that by not changing the shape, the personnel was still on the pitch to make that difference. And it was just us using the ball a little bit better in certain areas that we had worked on all week, and that come to fruition, which is great. The clean sheet, as we keep saying, is a foundation for absolutely everything. And then probably the icing on the cake was to see Mikel Mandaron getting his first goal in the league for us. He's worked so hard to come back from injury. He spends so much time on the pitch trying to become a better player, working his game, and he's that focal point for us. But it's great to see that kind of target man, that focal point, being able to pitch in the goals, and I was delighted. His work ethic again today was terrific, and the wee bit quality for Blair Spittle just at the end was, as I say, the icing on the cake for us as a team.
It's the same scoreline as last week when we came in with a 2-0 win. How pleasing is it as a manager that you can see your team win in different ways, like you said, with a poor first 45 but managed to kind of bring ourselves back together?
Yeah, I think a big thing for me, Scott, is that we kind of understand how we play. I said this way at the start, how we play at home and how we play away. It was two entirely different games, wasn't it? I think the thing that myself and the players are immensely proud of at this minute in time is that our away record since I came in through that stretch of, I forget exactly how many games it is, but through that stretch we've not lost an away game, which is pretty remarkable when you think of some of the places you go to. I think that this is a really tough venue to come. The pitch didn't play particularly well today, but again, we're not making that as an excuse, but you have to find a way to try and grind out a result, and we've done exactly that. We stood tall, we stood strong when we had to in stages of the game, first 45 minutes, and then when St Johnstone throw the kitchen sink at you with a number of forward players, but really pleased with the bit of quality we had. And even you can touch on it as well with Kev to take the second penalty and to take it in the fashion that he did. I think it just shows that there is real confidence right throughout our squad. I know Kev often gets the headlines, but I think right throughout our squad there was a belief at half time that we could come out the other side.
Again, drawing a comparison to last week, a goal right at the end when we were having to hold firm at the back. Is that another positive that you can take from today? Yeah,
and again, it's how I try and set up as much as I possibly can. I don't want to retreat, I want to try and carry that attacking threat. So I think you can see when St Johnstone are going forward, we see it at times as an opportunity to go the other way. Very easy for me just to take everybody back the pitch and not leave us any focal point, any platform to play off of. We always do that right up into the kind of later stages. We had our two strikers on the park, and there's a reason for that, because we trust and we believe in the goalkeeper in the back line, but we also think that when we do turn the ball over, we can create other teams a threat, and we don't want to just always sit there and say let's just take the 1-0 and finish the game. We want to try and progress and see if we can get that add-on, and fortunately that worked for us again today.
We also had 11 players on the pitch today playing in Motherwell colours. Is it fair to say we had a 12th in the stand?
Yeah, honestly, incredible. Supporters just over to my left side, and I just think that, again, we speak about it, we have to do something to get them on side, but you know, I've not been at this football club for a long period of time, and I don't want to become too nostalgic, but it's an absolutely tremendous away support. We get some real good backing at home, and I think it's fair to say that even after the first 45 minutes, it would have been easy just for the supporters to be a wee bit laboured and maybe sit in their seats and not give us that backing. And I thought they were absolutely terrific today, and they come up trump for us yet again. And fortunately, we have done for them as well.
Thanks for your time, Stuart, and well done.
Cheers.